Good morning and happy Monday. Today I am finishing up a project. We are finishing up a project that we started back in February. So February we put the laminate floors in and we didn't have these transition strips right away. So I went and bought them, and then I was just nervous about having to use the multi-tool to cut the flooring because I thought I was going to snap the joints, which obviously it didn't. So this sat unfinished until now, which is pretty much the end of July. So last night, Evan and I cut the laminate to get enough room to fit these tracks in. I got all these tracks cut and sized and all that. We've got one spacer shim thing, one track, and then the transition strip. And this gap is too big, so we've got one full one and one tiny one. And then I think the rest of the other one I'll use by the front door. So today we're finally finishing this. And it's gonna look so much nicer. So let me show you what it looks like. So we've got this nice little gap, and we cut it yesterday because it was over here. It was pretty much, the flooring came pretty much right up to the tile. And then as it went down, that gap got much bigger. So now it's all like 1.25 inches apart. This is the stuff I got to install it. It came with screws, but everybody was saying, even their video on how to do it, was saying to use a construction adhesive instead. So we're gonna use this. So this stuff says it bonds to wood and vinyl and a lot of other things, but wood and vinyl are what we're doing. This goes down in the grooves, like with the feet down, and then this sits on top of that. Okay, I just put in the first one and it looks so good. It also was not that difficult of a project, so why I put it off from January to now, well, it's because we're using my brother's multi-tool, so I needed that, but realistically, could have borrowed that in February. I'm gonna put the next one in so you can see. I already chopped it yesterday. I'm gonna put the chopped end towards the wall so nobody sees that. Okay, strip's done. Looks great. I need a crowbar to try and blend this piece further down to blend this gap. Or I need to figure out how to color that somehow so you don't see it. It looks so good. Wow. Amazing. Stunning. A work of art. Good morning, vlog. I'm gonna tell you what we're doing today because we've got a couple projects that we're working on kind of this weekend, kind of leading up. So first thing is super exciting. We are getting new windows. And remember last time when I said that hopefully our next big project would be to add the bathroom in our bedroom? Well, we are going to use all that money to do new windows instead. So bathroom is getting put off, new windows are going in, which is exciting. So in order to prep for that, we need to do a couple things. We need to move all the furniture away from the windows because it's Saturday and windows are going in on Monday. Second thing is all the blinds that I just put up need to come back down, and I'm like 50% sure they're gonna fit once we're done with the new windows because they are, can you see them? They're like wide width. That's pretty wide. And we've got 3 new windows in the house right now. Only one of them has blinds in them and it's in our bedroom. And these blinds kind of stick out a little extra on it. I made it work, but it's not the best. So
I'm worried because these are really old wooden framed windows, and so they're a lot deeper. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Hopefully they fit. If they don't, we'll figure it out. But we have to take down the blinds. We have to move all the furniture. I'm redoing my nails right now, and I just finished the builder gel coat, so I need to do the pretty polish still. We have got a couple things that we're running and doing today, like volunteer wise for our church. So we're gonna start projects, leave for a while, come back, finish projects. And then same thing on Sunday after church. We just have the whole afternoon to work on stuff. So that's the game plan. Oh, the other reason that we have to move all the furniture, like we have to move it away from the windows, but my china cabinet here we're moving as well. No, that's not really in the way. Everything is getting moved completely out of the living room because since it's been so warm and we did the flooring in February and now it's the end of July, we have a bubble that's forming in the middle of our floor and in the middle of the walkway from where all the window people are going to be coming in and out. So that's what makes me real nervous. But we need to move everything to see if it's an expansion bubble that is getting caught on some of the furniture. Let everything settle. Use the multi-tool and cut away anything around the perimeter that might be sitting too close. And hopefully we can get that fixed before Monday, because I'm nervous that it's going to cause the seam to split if they're walking on it all the time, because we haven't been walking on it because it's freaking me out. So, which is also the other reason why upstairs I don't want to put laminate. Like, we're going to paint the floor and paint it pretty and leave it painted, because I don't want to have to re-level the floor. I don't want to have to do laminate, because I would rather we just have hardwood. So, okay. See ya. See you in a minute.
Okay, we're gonna try to figure that out.
Yep.
But you just gotta pull it. I don't know. I know you just think about what. I'm sure what you're really talking about. Good.
Sissy, is that your favorite spot?
Yeah, we got these.
Blinds are off the windows, and I'm going to show you what the windows look like now. So when we get new ones in tomorrow, it's actually impressive. So let me show you. So we've got just like wooden glass. This one's not too bad. I mean, it's like not beautiful, but you can see outside the framing is really yucky and splitting and all that. All the screens are like splitting if there's screens in the windows. And then he said that this was like rotted. I don't know, but certainly not good. That one's not like the worst though. Big picture window here, and this will be the same exact setup. So we'll have two sliders and then a picture window through here. And then here, I don't know if you can see it right now, probably not because it's so humid. Oh, everything's like expanded, but this usually you can see light coming in through here. And this one's just pretty beat up through here. This one also doesn't have a screen in the back. Cannot hold a screen because all of that's like torn out. So that'll be a very nice improvement. And also, I didn't say, but for this one, it doesn't stay up. So that doesn't get opened because it doesn't stay up. That doesn't get opened because there's no screen in it. So that's that window. Do you want a house tour? He can take you to the first, second, third floor. My video. Okay, this is our spare bedroom room. That's come a really long ways because remember the floors were really, really gross. Now, this is the only bedroom with flooring in it, so that's pretty cool. This room is also, this room is also going to be the nursery, which is the driving factor and why we need new windows because these ones are actually the worst. So let me show you. That does not shut at all. Just get a nice gap through there and there. Like all the paint is peeling off that. This one has both like the storm windows in both, but they're broken up at the top. This one has a screen in it. That's kind of like not doing great. Screen and storm window, I think, up there. But these never get opened because they don't need to be, but also they don't close. So over the winter, we just had a blanket rolled up and stuffed there to try and keep airflow out, but that'll be very nice. These are also getting replaced and they don't open very well. This one doesn't have a screen in it, which I know you can like just replace screens, but really these are bad windows, so they need to be replaced in general. This one we do open because it's got a screen, but because it's painted and it's wood, it doesn't, like, it will stick pretty easily. So these are getting replaced. Up here, these two main windows were replaced when we bought the house, along with the window in our bedroom. That's all on the same side of the house. Those ones were actually like cracked. I'm out of breath. Those ones were completely cracked glass. Those are the worst ones. So they replaced those three already, so we're not replacing those. This one, however, is just a cute little octagon window. If you can see, it's just behind Evan's work setup too. So this one looks pretty gnarly. So that's also getting replaced. And this is also the bubble that we have going on right now too. So it's like all of that is what's raised. That I put down so I could kind of measure how high up it goes. You can see when you step on it. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it compresses. So I don't know what to do about this because it hasn't gone down since we moved all the furniture and cut around the edges of the room. So I need to give you guys an update of the windows because it's been a minute, but the windows are done. They look great. I didn't show you the before of our bedroom window that we also got replaced. That one is like a double slider, and that's how it stayed. And it honestly was just the same condition as every other window. Barely closed. She was a mess. Now she's not. So let me show you. Let me show you what we had done. So Evan's office is down here right now while I'm working on the flooring upstairs, but this is the nursery window. So we did one big slider instead of the two little ones, and it officially closes and opens and locks and does all the things. And it lets in, I feel like, so much more light without that center post in there. This is how the living room window turned out. So exact same setup. We've got the picture window, two sliders, but everything closes like it should. Everything opens. This one, this was the window that would open and then like immediately slam shut. So now it opens and stays open. It's so nice. The 2 kitchen windows already have the curtains back up, but these slide and open so much easier. So nice. And there's screens in both now, so they can both be open. Do you approve? Yes. And these are the bedroom windows. I am not gonna zoom out at all because this is the room in our house that still looks like a crack house, but with new windows. So we just did the exact same setup for this one because it was too big to turn into one slider like we did in the nursery. But this is this window. So nice now. And the last window that we had replaced is this little octagon one